Hey guys, I'm Bassmaster Elite Series Pro Greg Vinson. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about JJ's Magic. You know, JJ's does two things. It has a really nice garlic scent, and it has several different dye colors. One of which, and my favorite one, is the chartreuse. There's also a merthiolate and a red and a blue. I probably use the chartreuse 70% of the time when I'm dyeing my bait. Right here I got a net bait pocket crawl, and I've already dyed this when I've dipped it in there, and you can see in the water, this is pretty stained water right here. You can still see that extra flash of that chartreuse just makes that bait so much more visible. It's a cloudy day. We're on a river system. The water's pretty dirty, and the fish will still be able to see that bait. The other thing is the garlic scent. The nice thing about JJ's compared to other dyes and scents that I've used in the past is it stays on there until the bait's gone, basically. It's not going anywhere, the dye or the scent. And I really like that, you know, so I can keep pitching that same bait and feel comfortable. It's got just as much scent on it, you know, 30 minutes after I've been using it as it did the first minute that I was using it. So really good stuff. The JJ's, I think the highlight a lot of times looks like the highlight on a brim's tail or something like that. Bottom line is it gives it an extra flash and helps you get a few extra bites, and it really makes a difference. One of the other little tricks that I've learned with JJ's is I'll take the chartreuse and I'll take the red and mix them together, and I've got an orange here that I made up, and I'll take a white bait and dip it in there until I get just the right amount of color. Here's a trailer right here, and I'll dunk it in the orange real quick so you can see. I've already done it once a while back, but we'll brighten it up a little bit. See, and you do this with a white bait when you're testing it, and you can see that's a real deep orange, so that's different than the merthiolate. And I like that early in the season when the fish are eating crawfish, and even in the early post spawn when they're eating a lot of brim. That deep orange that I make up works really good. But you use about 2 parts chartreuse and 1 part red, and then you can kind of play with it to get the tone that you like. The other thing is the clear. This is when you've got a bait like these black and blue baits right here that I don't necessarily want to add color to. I just want the scent. I love this garlic scent, and I'll take a dropper, something kind of like this, or like a little small medicine dropper, and just pull a little bit out of that jar. You just suck a little bit right up out of the jar, put the lid back on it. You can open up a whole pack and squirt it in there. Squirt that medicine dropper of scent in there, and the whole bag is scented like that. So a couple little tricks that have worked for me. I've been using JJ's for a long time, and I know for a fact it's helped me catch a lot of fish that I may not have caught before, especially in areas that were getting a lot of pressure from other anglers, and early on when not so many people knew about it, it was a nice advantage. So give it a try, JJ's Magic.